guys, Timmy here, and today we're bringing you some more data mining on our favorite game at the moment, Paladins from Hi-Rez. Today's going to be I'm going to try to keep it a short video. It's probably going to be a little long. I've got a lot of content to show you, but I'll try to move through it as quickly as possible. Got a couple of exciting things. So first thing I want to show you is, well, let's go ahead and play this. Go ahead and start this level here. Alright, let's see. Let's look around our level, see what we can find. Okay, so first we have Cassie here. And the reason I have her in this one is because she does have a new skin coming out. I've showed this skin off before. I've showed the model off before at least. But now we have some textures that go better with the model than we ever had before. So I kind of wanted to show those off. And you can really see the cape and or the scarf or whatever that is. You can see it better. And the textures just look a lot better with this skin, so I wanted to show it off. And you also might notice that she is holding a different bow. That is a bow that I found in the game files. I'm not sure if that's going to be a weapon skin or if it's a bow that comes with this skin. They were not labeled the same, so I'm not sure if they go together or not. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking bow, and I'll show you more up close in just a second. But before I do that, I want to move over here. And as you can see, we have something really weird, some kind of dismembered arms just floating there holding a sniper rifle. And if you've been keeping up with the data mining, you've probably already guessed, this is going to be Kinessa. Kinessa. She's been reported to be a Dwarven sniper. Right now all we have is the sniper rifle. We've got some arms. I'm not sure if those are going to be her arms or not. Maybe, maybe not. And then also you'll see in the center is kind of weird. It's almost like her shoulders and a neck, but it's turned the wrong way. So kind of just ignore that. And I just wanted to show off the sniper rifle, which by the way, looks incredible. And the cool thing that we have in this, and before I move on to Kinessa's animations and some ability speculation, I want to show you the bow a little bit closer here. Let's see. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's kind of a plain bow, but I don't know. Just wanted to show you guys. It looks pretty cool. It's not the red one that she uses in game now, which I don't play Cassie much. This may be a bow that's already in game. I just do the data mining, so I'm just reporting what I find to you guys. It's all subject to change. It's all subject to be completely wrong. So take it for what it is, and just hopefully it's getting you guys hyped up for all the stuff coming in the future. So moving on, I was going to show you all the animations for some of Kinessa's abilities, and it looks like we can get a pretty good idea of what her kit's going to be like just from looking at her ability animations. So that's kind of cool. First thing we need to do is go over here and select her animation. Now I know it looks really broken at first, but don't worry about that. Any of these animations that have add is just something that goes onto a separate animation, so they're going to look completely broken here. So but we do have an animation called Booby Trap, which is kind of cool. I think this is referencing an animation for one of her abilities. She throws out a trap of some sort. At first I thought it was maybe the beacon, but they do have a separate animation for the beacon. So it looks like there is some kind of ability where she throws out some sort of trap. We're going down here, and I'm skipping all the ones that kind of don't really matter. There's the firing animation. Let's go ahead and make it bigger so we can see it. Firing animation. And then you get down here to these animations called Hyper Shot. Now this is definitely going to be one of the abilities, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like at the first. So you can kind of see she loads up, the end of her barrel kind of splits open. The scope kind of pops up, so I'm thinking it's going to increase the range, and Hyper Shot is just going to be kind of almost like a blast shot that you get from Cassie, and just a big damage, maybe AoE type shot from long range. We'll just have to see. Here's what it looks like when it's cancelled. The idle animation doesn't look proper for it yet. Here's the reload animation, which looks pretty sweet. Alright. She also has an animation called Retrieve. Now, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking my idea on it is that this retrieve animation most likely goes together with the booby trap. Maybe maybe she pulls the booby trap back. Maybe it's connected to her somehow. I'm not really sure. That's really the only thing that I can think of to go with retrieve. But I'm sure you guys have some better ideas and more thoughts on it than I do. So go ahead and check it out. Now the last ability that I think I've found here is called steady. It's very similar to the hyper shot, but I think it's going to be kind of like an active or a toggle where you can switch your rifle between a mid-range to more of a sniper ranged weapon. You have to see, and this is the steady idle animation, so that's kind of what makes me think that it's going to be like a toggle. You toggle it on. That's the animation for it to be toggled on. Then your weapon looks like that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's all of her animations. That's pretty much all that we have to go on with for Kinessa right now. I've looked into the sounds. There's no sounds for her. There's no body models. Nothing like that. Pretty much every single thing else that they have is barrack stuff. So that's definitely pointing toward the Dwarven. She's still going to be a Dwarven sniper. So we'll just have to see how it looks whenever it's in game. So the last thing I kind of want to look at here, it's quite a bit bigger. So I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as possible. But if you've been keeping up with the Reddit, there's already been people that's had issues in game when they would load up a map or something. They would see up the top that the map was called Glacier Keep, and that is the next map coming out that I've seen. I've seen also there's files in the game folders that is called Mines or Mine, and there's one called Ember Camp. And at first I thought those were two separate maps, but it looks like after I've checked it out a little bit more, I think those are just parts of Glacier Keep. So I'm going to go ahead and I have to switch over to a separate program right quick, so I'm going to do that really quick and I'll cut it for you guys, and then we'll look at all the models, and then I actually have a couple images that are really cool that I'll show you, and you can kind of get a bigger idea in your head what the map's going to look like and how it's going to play. So hold on one second, guys. Alright guys, so here we are. We're looking at some of the basically the models that are in Glacier Keeps files, and I'm going to try to move through them as quickly as possible because there's quite a bit of them, and get you guys just to look and see what you think about everything. Now they are going to be all untextured, so you'll see these funky colors here, but it is what it is, and yeah, I'm just going to show you guys what we have. If you are interested or confused about what we're looking at, you can keep an eye on the top left hand corner, and where it says object, that will be the name of each of the models to give you a better idea of what it's actually going to be. Like that one's a cliff, that's a tree obviously, player spawn pad, there's a fort portal, crate. I'm going to try to skip through anything that's kind of just typical. Okay, moving on. We're going to go to the next one. This is the bases art file. So this is stuff that's most likely going to be found in the bases on Glacier Keep. And I know some of this stuff is kind of just generic and kind of tedious to look at, but it's just giving you an idea of the art style that they're going for in this new map. This is the room where you spawn in the base, I'm pretty sure. Got some steps, some walls, some floors, your basic stuff. I guess this is the layout of one of the rooms inside of your base. This may be this may be where you start out. I'm not sure. Spiral staircase. Overall, this map so far that I've seen it just looks great. I think we need it desperately. All the art styles with most of the maps that's currently in game seem to kind of just blend together now. Really bland. So a snow map will be really cool. And I got to tell you, a lot of the ideas and a lot of the models and stuff that they're putting into this map just makes it look more fun. So I'm anxious to see it once it gets fully released, and who knows, they may never release it. This may be completely something that they put in here just to mess with us. You never know with high res; they're kind of crazy, but let's hope. Let's hope. There's a lot of work that's already went into it, so I don't think that it's just a troll or anything like that. Ice walls. A lot of walls and stuff. And you'll get to see here in just a second, you'll get to kind of see what it looks like, what the base is actually going to look like. So that'll be cool. I think I may be going over the same stuff now. Might be time to move on to another. Let me make sure that I'm not. No, I haven't. Alright. Fire pit, ice pick, saw sled, shields, just a regular sled, a sconce, player spawn pad, that's a portal, and now we're back to the scale knight. So the scale, I don't think this is actually going to be in there. I'm not sure. It looks like it's just a reference for scale that they used, so they can know how everything, or how their other models are going to shape up once it's in game. Let's go capture point 2. So this is labeled as capture point 2. This is basically the stuff that's going to be at one of the capture points here. And a lot of it looks just pretty much like the same stuff, but I just wanted to get through it, let you guys see it, because you never, I look at this kind of stuff all the time, and I'm hyped for it, but some of the stuff that I was not as interested in, some other people seem to be really interested in, so I'm just going to try to get through this and show you guys exactly what it all looks like as quickly as possible, because I know long videos do not do well. There's the inside of an igloo, looks like. I think one of the capture points is going to be an igloo. And so far I've seen that this map's going to have an igloo. It's going to have a cave system that lead into like a mines, some mines that go underneath, under the ground. Here's a penguin. And so far they've got an igloo, a cave system, and mine system, and a waterfall. I think that's all that's in this one. Yeah. There's also a waterfall, and there's I'll show you in just a second. It's weird. There's a reference to a place called Statue Island, and it's in a file called Statues, and you'll get to see the statues in a minute. And it definitely looks like they're going to be used. They're not just for reference like the other statue, but they're labeled as Statue Island. So I'm not sure if there's going to be like a glacier or like an island off to itself. I don't know, but it's exciting. It's cool to look at everything and get some speculation going. Pillar, tree trunks, walkway, and this file was called, this ice crystal, this file is called Chasm Cave. So this is like most of the stuff that's going to be used into the cave, inside the cave. That's the canopy. So it's just going to be pretty much a big ice cave, and I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Let's see, go on to the next one. Here's this one's labeled igloo, so we're probably going to see some of the same stuff that we saw earlier. Let's see if there's anything new. I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. Yeah, this is pretty much the same. Penguin. Alright. Next. This is labeled mine, so I think this is part of the stuff that's going to be going into the underground mine part. You've got a crane, which is cool. There's a crane inside the mine. There's also a crane in near the waterfall. You've got a big bear pillar. You have a thing called a Strix. It's labeled as Strix, Strix pillar. We got the wolf. This is the exit to the back or the exterior. I'm not sure. Let's see what else we have. Bunch of piles of ice. Ice wall. Ice wall. Side of the building. Some steps. Pulley system in the mine. It'd be cool if the map had some kind of some interactive type things where you could, you know, open a new area or close a gate or something like that. That'd be sweet. Snow pile. Mine archway. There's a vista. Another ice pick, another saw sled. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Let's see, let's go on to the, let's see. I don't think there's a lot in this one, but I just want to make doubly sure right quick before I go on, because it is the largest, pretty much the largest file for Glacier Keep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Then we'll go to, this is the statues. This is the one I was wanting you all to look at. It's labeled as Statue Island Terrain, Statue Island back beams, ground inner Statue Island. So they're all labeled as Statue Island, and I mean, it may not be like a literal island. It may just be off to itself, and that's just the way they labeled it, but very interesting. Stairs, support, some more support. There's the inner walls near the waterfall. There's this female ice statue, male ice. Some trees. Looks like that's about it, guys. Alright, let's see. I think there may be one more package for us to look at for Glacier Keep, and then I'll go back and show you a few images that's going to be actually help us put all these models and stuff together in our head and think about exactly what we're going to see. So this is the waterfall. This is the waterfall crane. And this is all the stuff that's going to be around the waterfall. Looks like there's going to be a lot of areas that are like more complex, have a lot of different paths, and going to be more enclosed, which is kind of cool. Ice cliff. I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty excited about this map. It looks really great. It looks like it gives me hope that they're really going in the right direction with like map design, because that can really change how the game plays. So we'll see. Here's the interior of the waterfall. Looks like. So it'd be cool if there was like a waterfall coming down, and then you went through it and like into a mountainside and found like all this stuff inside. It looks like there is a lot of like small enclosed areas, like, so that's pretty sweet. Most of it is the rest of it is pretty much typical glaciers and icicles and all that great stuff. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the models. I'm going to switch back over and we'll take a look at those pictures right quick and let you guys see what it looks like. Alright guys, so here we are. We've switched over to a different program and we're looking at some images that I was able to rip from the packages. And this is basically some images of outside of the bases on Glacier Keep. Here's the base. It seems a little bit bigger than what we're used to with the current maps, I think. There's an entrance over here that either takes you back into your base or takes you into some kind of system inside the mountain there. That's going to be really cool. This is just a really generic scenes, just some crate and some snow, and show some kind of path going around a ledge on the side. This is a view of the very front of the base. It looks really similar to the bases that we have now, but you know, you have the ice mountain and stuff in the background, and you can kind of see how that's all set up. Let's see here, and then this is I think this is the entrance to the mine, I want to say, or entrance into the cave. I'm not sure. I don't think this is around the base though. But yeah, this is just another view of inside the map. These pictures are just kind of cool idea to see what it's actually gonna look like when it's textured. You don't get to see much as far as like the layout goes, but we were lucky enough to actually find the mini map for this. Now I know it looks weird. It looks like it's got sand and stuff on it, but I've looked it over, and I'm pretty confident that this is not a mini map for any of the levels that we have currently. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the mini map for Glacier Keep. I could be wrong. I'm not very great at this kind of stuff, as far as looking at this mini map and seeing exactly what we have in comparison to what we have right now. But yeah, I found this in the Glacier Keep files, and I'm thinking that this is the minimap for it. So I don't know. You guys can look it over. Tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm just a big idiot and I'm overlooking the fact that it's the same minimap that we already have. I could be, but I'm not sure. It looks like the middle area definitely looks different than anything else that I can think of. It even looks like there's some underground areas over in this section. So I don't know. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Sorry for this video being so long. There was a lot of content that I had to cover. I probably rambled a little bit, but I wanted to show you everything that I had. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Keep an eye out. I'm going to try to see if I can find anything else for you guys and get some hype going on for Paladins. I'm excited about the future of the game. I'm excited about the community growth. I'm actually really enjoying the patch and the way the car system works now. And thanks for stopping by, guys. This has been Timmy. Peace.